Well, my name is Leslie Nichol. I'm a fine art painter and fine art printmaker. The exhibition that we're looking at today, it's 60 faces on Irish linen and cotton handkerchiefs. And the title is Gedanken Frei, which means thoughts are free. And it's taken from a very, very brave German lawyer who brought Hitler to trial in 1932, 1933, I think, and cross-examined him for 3 hours to the point whereby Hitler never ever forgave him. And on the night of the Reichstag fire, Hans Linton, along with other free-thinking lawyers and barristers and trade unionists, was arrested. And Hans Linton, sadly, was kept in a number of concentration camps until 1938 and tortured on a regular basis. And Hans Linton was such an articulate and gentle but highly intelligent man that he realised he would never ever get out of the camp, and in the end took his own life. The 60 paintings, although they're not direct copies of the photographs that were taken of the inmates on the day they arrived at the camps and were being processed, it was in virtually every Nazi camp, every Nazi concentration camp, when the inmates came in, they were photographed and they were told to face front, to face the camera. So for virtually every one of these paintings, if you look at them, there are only 2 with their eyes closed. There's only one of them at the very end that gives the indication that the face could be dead. All the others are looking at you. Every one of them, their eyes are looking at the viewers as they walk around the exhibition. And the images are taken from archive photographs of the inmates, although there is a degree of license in that the images are painted alla prima on unprimed linen and cotton handkerchiefs. And because they're painted alla prima, and because I'm trained as a printmaker, they're really done in tones. It's easier to work out, like medium and dark. But because they're painted alla prima in one go on the ground with a fairly dry brush, if there's a mistake, it's there and has to be thrown away. There's no point in me painting over it because I need the white of the linen or cotton to actually be the flesh, to be the light tone. So the more you work at it, the deader it becomes. And so they're oil and linen and cotton, and the pictures, as we look at them now on the boards, are suspended on long, thin steel pins about half an inch off the surface, so that you see the shadows of the linen and cotton cast on the walls. But more importantly, whenever the central heating is on in this place and people are walking by, the handkerchiefs sway, they move as if the spirits of the people really do exist, to give an inanimate face a degree of life. The gold squares that you mentioned, there is a young guy in Germany who has been given permission by the German government. And if you're ever in Berlin and you're walking along the pavements, and a lot of the old Berlin pavements have tiny square cobbled sets, like old-fashioned cobbled streets, but they're tiny square sets, maybe 3-4 inches square. And the German government has given this gentleman the opportunity to record in front of houses that still exist or may not exist, that were destroyed in the last war through bombing or fighting. He's allowed to take up the sets from the pavement and in their place put exactly the same square of brass down to record the names of the people who were in the houses that may exist now or have been destroyed, the names of the people who were deported and sent off to concentration camps, their date of birth, and the camp they were sent to, and as far as the guy can try and make it work, the date that they died. The other thing, whenever you walk around looking at the pictures, there are in printmaker's lead typeface pressed down onto it. Literally, I think there may well be 40 or 50 names of different camps that are here, and that is only a tiny fraction, because people think if there was Auschwitz, Buchenwald, Dachau, Sachsenhausen, that was the camp, but people tend to forget there were satellite camps around that again, and there were work camps and labour camps and camps set up for specific working projects. And they are literally in their hundreds, if not thousands, of camps all over Western, Central, and Eastern Europe. The other thing that I did want to try and do was those areas where they're blocked off, it's simply the allusion to a door about to be closed or a small window that they're looking out of, literally being treated as an animal, or simply that dark marked line or series of lines will close and there'll simply be no face left. It's just hidden away. And that's why some of them, especially the ones at the very end, especially the very bottom left-hand corner one, all you see is the hint of a pair of glasses and a tie and a shirt, and the next second, if those two dark vertical lines were moving, there would be nothing. The exhibition continues until the 24th of February.